So today we're going to look at question tag questions. And what are question tag questions? They are the ones where you have do at the front and then you need to have don'ts right behind. Or if you have don't in front, then you have to have a do behind. So and so forth. If you have did in front, you have didn't behind, and the opposite is true as well. If you have something like was in front, then you must have wasn't behind, that kind of thing. So these are called question tags, all right? They are tagged because this is tagged to this. It's the opposite of this. This is the opposite of this. This is the opposite of this. This is the opposite of this, right? So question tag. So yeah, that's what we're going through today. And if you have any questions, remember to ask. Here are the rules, right? All of you know them. Let's move on. Grammar MCQs. First one, let's start. So like what I said previously, right? If it's positive, you change it to negative. If it's negative, change it to positive towards the end. Let me show you what I mean. So over here, you are afraid, aren't you? Right? So first one is positive because it's are. Second one is negative because it's aren't. Right? We know something is negative because there's a not behind. Aren't means are not, right? So that's negative. Over here, same thing, aren't and then are, right? Are is positive because there's no not there. Then aren't is negative because there's a not there. So this is actually are not. So that's why it's actually negative, right? Negative. Okay, so that's what I mean by positive, negative, basically. Quite straightforward. Hey, oh, here comes Clarice. Hey, I didn't know she was coming. I thought she wasn't coming today. Clarice. Okay, David comes. All right, Clarice is here. Okay. Yes. All right, so you aren't a teacher, are you? Right? Same thing over here. Isn't needs to be changed to something else. Wasn't needs to be changed to something else, and so forth. All of you can annotate on my screen. I will just randomly assign you to the different boxes here. Just complete it for me. First one is Grace. This is Zoe. This is Toby. This is Jovi. This is who's next? This is Sanvi. This is Franson. Okay. Write your answers for me in the blanks. Those of you whom I have not called, I will call you later. Don't worry. Welcome to the class, Clarice. Oh, Clarice, Zoe can't? What do you mean by you can't? I've enabled annotation. That's weird. Let me say security annotation is enabled. Jovi, write on my screen directly, like what Callista is doing currently. No, you don't request remote control on my screen, Franson. You can write on my screen directly. Oh, Zoe is joining from a browser. No wonder she can't. That's okay. Instead of giving it to Zoe, Callista, why don't you do Zoe's one then over here? Callista. Okay. Jovi is correct, right? Do you? You don't speak Mandarin, do you? Question mark. Good. Toby is correct. They weren't late, were they? Very good. Toby is correct. Jovi is right. Grace is going to be correct as well, I hope. Franson is correct. Good. You haven't done the test. Oh no, Franson, that's not correct. Think about it carefully. At the beginning, it's already haven't. You might want to erase some stuff. Okay, Grace, look at it carefully. That's not correct. Think about it carefully. The front is isn't already, you know, Grace. You kind of isn't again. Think about it carefully. Okay. So what should it be? Yes, so Callista is correct, right? He wasn't late, was he? Okay, good. And then for Grace, she's correct as well, but you've missed out the question mark, yeah? He isn't crazy, is he? Right? Good. Okay. For Frenton is no, Frenton is not did. Frenton is wrong. The answer is supposed to be you haven't done the test, have you? Not did you. It must be the same, right? Have and haven't. Yeah. Sanvi, you didn't study for the test. And what's your answer? I think you were about to write did you, right? You didn't study for the test, did you? So question mark, yeah? So good. Okay, let me just clear all the annotations here. It's quite messy, but you guys are right. Okay, moving on to the next part. Okay, how about this one? Okay, it's the opposite. Now the text previously, right? The text at the front, they were all negative, right? They were all negative because we see the not, not, right? They're all negative. This one, it's all positive. So how do you change this properly? All right, I'm just going to reassign some of you here. Some stuff to do. So this one, first one would be Clarice. This one will go to our trial student today. Our trial student Zero. How do I pronounce your name? Zero, or is it Zero, or how do I pronounce it? This one I'll give Zero. Zero. Okay, I'll give this one to Zero. Oh, hold on. All right. I'll just put ZR. Okay, because I don't have space. So Zero. This one, Jovi. This one, Callista. This one, Sanvi. And this one, Frenton. Frenton needs more practice. Okay, go. How do you complete this properly? Zoe, I can't call you because you're joining from the browser. Yeah, you can't annotate. Grace can relax for this round, and Toby can relax first as well. I'll call the both of you next one, okay? Remember, it must be changed to the negative, yeah? So is over here become isn't, right? Isn't that obvious? So how do you change the rest then? Very good, Zero. Zero. You can sing this song, can't you? Question mark. Don't forget a question mark, okay? Sanvi is correct. She will tell him, won't she? Because won't is short form for will not, right? So Sanvi is correct. Won't she? Good. And then Clarice is correct as well. I was fortunate, wasn't I? Please add your question marks here. Franson should is the one you should change. Why? How did it become will? Reconsider your answer, Franson. How did should become will? So over here, you see, can, can't, was, wasn't, is, isn't, should what? And Callista, please complete your sentence. It's not done yet. And how about Jovi? What happened to yours? So Callista is correct. They have, see, have, haven't, right? They have, haven't they? Yeah? How about Jovi and Franson? Oh, okay. You just spelled shouldn't, Franson. What are you talking about? You don't know how to spell shouldn't. You just spelled it. So it's always S-H-O-U-L-D, and then you have the N first, and then apostrophe T. Shouldn't. Okay? Shouldn't, he should do it. Shouldn't he? Right? Jovi is correct. Very good. She has seen the movie. hasn't she? Okay, so it's the opposite. Nice. All right, let me just clear the annotation so everyone can see the answers here. There we go. Okay. Now, next one. This one is a little bit more tricky, or rather, no, it's not very tricky actually. It's positive, change to negative. Okay. So, Toby, Grace, Branson, Jovi. I like to call on the people who weren't very sure just now. Then I will call them. Yes, Callista. Callista wants to do it. Okay. Or do you want to go to the toilet? Oh, she wants to. Okay. Callista. And then one more. Who should I call? Let's see. Cyril. Okay. I will call on Sanvi and Sanvi and who else did I call? Zoe. I didn't call Zoe for some time. She can't though. I'll call on you Sanvi later. No worries. I'll call Clarice as well later too. Okay, Toby is correct. She will be here, won't she? Okay, good. So will and will not. Franson is not correct. What's the opposite of did? It must be didn't, right? So you did write to him. Didn't you? Not did you. You didn't. Huh? Okay, Jovi is correct, but Jovi needs to complete that sentence. Callista is correct, right? There was some food left, wasn't there? But Callista, you forgot your apostrophe. It's N apostrophe T, right? Where's your apostrophe? Okay, Jovi is correct, but where's your apostrophe, right? W-E-R-E-N apostrophe T, won't they? Yeah? Grace, we must go to the mall. Okay, so Grace is correct with the mustn't part, but we don't say mustn't us. We are talking about you as being part of the gang, right? So it's mustn't we. You are part of it, right? So at the beginning, say we must, mustn't we, right, Grace? Zero. Joseph had gone home. Oh, look, it's had, not had. So you change that to the wrong one. It's supposed to be Joseph had gone home, hadn't he? There is such a thing as hadn't. Okay, although it sounds pretty weird. And there we go. All the correct answers right here. Okay, so these are basically your question tags, yeah, boys and girls. And it's important to learn them because they commonly are tested during your grammar MCQs. Okay, so everyone send me your answers for this in the chat group. Okay, let's see how many of you got it correct. I think some of you actually did it online already, so that's good. Just send me your answer again. So I will be keeping tabs of your score. Okay, tell you what, you keep tabs of your score yourself. Then later you tell me how much you scored upon 10. Okay, then I'll just add it to your class dojo. Just too many students to count everyone. Okay, so all of you have sent me the answers. Okay, so far I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 answers. How many students do I have here? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 students. Where's my last answer? Oh yes, Franson. Okay. Okay, all of you are correct. Good. So the answer is D. Okay, D. All right. If I were you, all right, I would listen if I were you. So this if I were you part, right, it's not really a question tag. It's more of like a condition, right? If I were you, of course, I'm not you, right? It's an imaginary thing. But if I were you, so I'm trying to give you some advice. If I were you, I would listen to my parents' advice. Let me just get rid of that weird two black stroke there. Okay, moving on.